Hello and welcome to Maitri Group Therapy. My name is Heather Champion and I'll be your guide through this journey. I developed Maitri Group when I was working in a general outpatient mental health clinic with a bunch of individuals that I felt could really use some yoga practice. However, they were either experiencing financial or physical barriers to an actual practice. So in order to incorporate it into a therapeutic environment, I developed this format that we're going through today. The format combines a basic hatha yoga class with an existential psychotherapy group. So in each of these sessions, we will be working on developing an understanding of a certain yama or niyama in the yogic traditions. We'll be working on a breathing exercise, a gentle bodywork exercise, a meditation, and we're always going to be working on the blessing of loving kindness, which is a mantra meditation. With the yamas and the niyamas, each one is an ethical discipline or observance that we are trying to incorporate into everyday life. And so at the end of each session is a set of questions where I ask you how we really can incorporate some of these ideas into our lives. If you would like to follow along with the workbook, there is an actual workbook available on Amazon.com. It's available in a hard copy or in a Kindle version. And feel free to go ahead and obtain that for yourself so you can follow along. Now, let's get started. This fourth session is focused on thinking about Aparigraha. Then we will do the blessing of loving kindness. We'll learn a new breathing exercise that involves movement and causes some laughter. A grounding exercise that can be practiced in a variety of levels and intensities. And then a meditation that focuses on detaching from thoughts and feelings that may come up while meditating. Thinking about Aparigraha and detachment follows the exercises. And completing the exercises first will help you to look deeper into your own heart and answer the questions truthfully. Aparigraha is abstinence from hoarding and greed, or having more than one needs. It can also be interpreted as lack of attachments. Attachments can take the form of items, of people, of ideas, of ideologies, or of self-concepts. Many of those who come for therapy use attachments as forms of self-preservation. So an example of a parigraha in like a therapeutic environment would be sometimes when I am working with a new client, I'll bring in some like yogic type exercises, kind of like what we're doing today. And people will come back to me and say, oh no, Heather, I can't do that. That's just not something that I would do. I'm not going to do any yoga. I'm not going to do any breathing. It's just not something for me. That's an example of attachment to how we think of ourselves. Well, that's just not me. Instead of being flexible and allowing ourselves to maybe open ourselves up to something new or different. Aparigraha is trying something new and letting go of the attachments to who I think I am and what I think I do. It is flexibility in thinking, openness to the new and different, and letting go. In the physical sense, hoarding or collecting items can imply a lack of faith that God will provide that which is needed. Iyengar states that yogis who practice Aparigraha have faith that God will deliver everything needed in God's time, and that is the right time. He speaks of hoarding and collecting as a means of blocking progress, change, that letting go of the old allows room for the new. In essence, keep your wallet and pocketbook clean such that new money can find its way in there. We can do this with relationships and ideas as well. This concept of letting go and traveling light is also observed in the 5 observances of Maitri Group. The fourth observance is whatever you are attached to, give that. Letting go of an attachment is not necessarily easy, but because so often we identify ourselves by our attachments, our stuff, and our collections. Letting go of these things involves a sense of fear of the unknown and stronger attachment. However, there's a freedom of actually letting go and having faith that all that is needed will arrive when it is needed. And now it's time for the blessing of loving kindness. The blessing of loving kindness is a mantra meditation. It's a mantra that's a little bit longer than most mantras, but with each time we recite the mantra, we're going to change the focus of the mantra from ourselves to our families, to our teachers, to our friends, to our enemies, and then to all sentient beings. The idea being that we're blessing all, giving ourselves the love first. May I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering. May no harm come to me, may no problems come to me, may no difficulties come to me, may I always meet with success. May I have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. May all of my family be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. May all of my teachers be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. May all of my friends be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. May all of my enemies be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. May all sentient beings, seen and unseen, born and to be born, be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. The breathing exercise for this session is called Happy Breath, or the breath of fire. It's a heat generating breath, but it tends to make a lot of people kind of giggle and laugh when they do it. The way that this breath works is by taking a deep, forceful inhale as you swing your arms up, and then a passive exhale, just kind of let the air come out. You do that 3 times, and on your last exhale, you actually forcefully exhale out in a really loud sound. Now, in what's about to come up is me demonstrating both a seated version and a standing version. So for this, what we're going to do is inhale deeply, swing arms up, and passive exhale, let them come down. Inhale deeply, let the arms come up. Passive exhale, let them come down. Inhale deeply, arms come up to the side, let them come down. And then the last one, inhale deeply, arms come up to the center, and then a forceful exhale, down. So remember, We're going to be inhaling arms up with a forceful inhale. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms up. A forceful exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms up. Forceful exhale. Again. Inhale up. Inhale up. Inhale up. Inhale up. Forceful exhale. Inhale up, inhale up, inhale up, inhale up, forceful exhale. Going faster now. Exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. For the standing version, we're just going to stand with our feet hips distance apart, and the arm movement will be the same. We're going to inhale forcefully up, arms out to the side. Inhale forcefully up, inhale forcefully up, inhale forcefully up, exhale with a little bit of a hop. Inhale up, inhale up, inhale up, inhale, exhale down. One more time, faster. Exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. The bodywork exercise for this week is a forward fold. And what I'm about to show you is 3 different variations of doing the forward fold. First one being from a seated position, and then 3 variations on a seated position, and then standing and 3 variations on that. All of the different variations go into different levels of difficulty of the posture. The thing that I really want to stress to you when you do this posture is to really pay attention to what your body is telling you to do. I can't tell you how many times I've had experiences with this particular exercise where people didn't go either far enough or went too far, and either they didn't feel anything or they felt too much and they injured themselves. So please be mindful of what you're doing when you're doing this exercise. So we're going to sit with our feet, hips, a little bit more than hips distance apart, rolling the shoulders down. We can place the forearms onto the thighs and then allow the head to drop and relax in. If that's not enough for you, you want to take it a little bit further, you can place a little bolster or a pillow in front of you, place the hands on the pillow and allow the upper body to release down. Again, if there's a little bit more that you would like, you can remove the pillow and reach towards the floor. If you can touch the floor, then placing the hands on the floor. Remembering to keep the knees just a little bit more than shoulder distance apart. If you like, you can even take your opposite elbow in your hands and allow the upper body to just hang. To come up, gently straighten the arms to push yourself up. And if you have any problems with your back, use your arms on your thighs to push yourself back up. The next version of this exercise that we're going to show is a standing version. So from here, we're going to stand with our feet just about hips distance apart. This is forward fold. Standing. And to place the hands into the crease of the leg, where the leg meets the thigh. The leg meets the torso. Rolling the shoulders back and down. We want to be very mindful of that spot because we want to start moving forward with a flat back. And if we're mindful of that spot, we're able to do that. From here, reach down towards the pillow again and allow the upper body to release. Now, if you decide you don't want to use the pillow, then you can remove the pillow or whatever bolster you're using and reach for the floor. You can even reach for your shins, your toes, or even the floor. From here, you can even take your opposite elbow like we did from the seated position and allow the upper body to hang. Just being very mindful of what your body wants to do today and noticing if anything becomes uncomfortable or difficult. To come out again, placing hands on the floor, bringing them to the elbows, the shins, and then to the crease of the hip. So we slowly can come back up with a nice flat back using our legs and our abdominals. So the meditation for this session is called Big Mind or Zen meditation. And in this meditation, what we're going to be doing is imagining our mind as the big blue empty sky overhead. And anything that comes through our mind is actually a puff of a white cloud that's just floating along in our big, vast, open mind. The idea being learning to detach from anything that takes our minds away from our meditation. So recognizing that it's there like a cloud, but not attaching to it, because we can't technically attach ourselves to clouds anyway. So what I'm going to invite you to do right now is to get yourself into a comfortable position for your meditation. If you like to lay down, then lay down. If you're seated, then find a comfortable seat, the back straight but relaxed. Don't have our arms or our legs crossing in any way, so that we don't cut off the circulation and then have our attention go directly there instead of the open sky in our minds and the little clouds that are floating through. Just allow each sound, each sensation, and each thought to be born into time, exist, and die into the formless. Each cloud comes into form, drifts through this clear space of your mind, and dissolves. In the foreground is this clarity, this spaciousness, this vastness of your mind. In the background are the thoughts, the feelings, and the sensations. Look inside your mind. Experience your mind as a vast, huge, clear space. Visualize your mind being as calm and as clear as the pure, cloudless, blue sky overhead. Experience the clarity, pristine quality of this spaciousness. This is called Big Mind.
Rest here in this space. As sounds arise and pass away, In the background are the sounds, the sensations, and the thoughts. Rest here in this space. And slowly bring yourself back in your midst.
Aparigraha means abstinence from hoarding or greed. It can be taken as a sense of detachment or a lack of holding on to that which does not serve us. Take a few moments to think about attachment to things, people, and ideas, and then answer the following questions. When was the last time you were truly happy? What was that experience like for you? Share some of the details of that experience. What are some of the beliefs you hold about yourself, who you are, and what you need in life? Review each of the things you wrote down above and when each one may have prevented you from being happy. Like if you were given an opportunity to do something that may have been a lot of fun, or maybe did something fun, but your self-concept prevented you from trying. Knowing what you know now, how could you have changed that experience above? What do you think could have happened? Sometimes our self-concept prevents us from accepting help because that means releasing control. For example, going for a chiropractic adjustment or a massage, we begin to tense up rather than let the therapist work out our muscles and joints, causing more pain. Our exercises this week were meant to bring awareness to this in both a physical, mental, and emotional way. And what ways do you tend to hurt yourself, especially emotionally or physically? What are some small changes you can make today that can help you learn to release control in a way that can help you? Congratulations, you've made it through another session of Maitri Therapy. This session helped us to look at how we tend to attach ourselves to things, and hopefully the exercises that we completed will really help you to observe those attachments within yourself when you start to experience them. The next session will include a discussion on astia, which means non-stealing, and non-stealing really encompasses jealousy. So we'll have a discussion on jealousy and working on opening up the heart with a heart-opening breathing technique, a seated twist, and a heart-opening meditation. I hope that you have enjoyed yourself and will come back next time. Thank you.